This guy lives on a treadmill, Charlie Gasparino, and he's following the back and forth with this, AT&T deal for Time Warner and all of the attention of that. We're going to get in that with Denny Striegel in a moment. You just saw him, of course, the former Verizon Wireless CEO. But first, to Charlie Gasparino, your take on this. What are you hearing? That it's all about selling CNN, or what's going on here? I'm
still trying to get over you on the treadmill, but anyway.
It's a beautiful sight. It's a beautiful sight.
As you know, as we've been reporting, the Trump administration has been very hesitant to approve this deal, sending out signals as early as January, what we first reported, that in order to basically give the go-ahead to the AT&T Time Warner purchase, which Time Warner, as you know, owns Turner Broadcasting and CNN and HBO, they would need a spinoff possibly of CNN. Here's what we know right now from our DOJ sources. This is pretty much up to the minute. They either want to do this deal. They either want AT&T to sell off Turner or HBO, or if they don't, one or the other, they're going to file a lawsuit. So it's getting down to brass tacks here. What they're saying is, listen, we don't like the fact that you have distribution and content all in one, so much content. Sell off either HBO, as you know, the big cable network, or the Turner part, which includes CNN and some other properties, or we're going to file a lawsuit. I will say this, Neil, this is a pretty amazing media story. If you talk to antitrust people, and I'm sure your next guest can get into this with you, the notion that this violates antitrust laws sounds kind of absurd, because it's not like they have, it's not like there's other, you can watch CNN and you maybe have to, it'll be in other places, not just AT&T, or AT&T could charge you more theoretically, but news is so commoditized now. You don't kind of need to pay for that for AT&T's distribution to get CNN. You can get it on the web. And so the antitrust arguments here are pretty lame. But, I mean, this comes down to what a lot of people say is simply this, is what we reported early on. Donald Trump does not like CNN. He wants to stick it to them. His Justice Department's antitrust division understands this, and I'm getting this from people that are pretty close to the Trump White House.
Because they officially say, as you know, Charlie, that there's been no untoward pressure from the White House. That's what they officially say.
Well, untoward, what does that mean?
That's to say there's no pressure. In other words, they say you're a liar, liar, pants on fire.
No. What AT&T, I think, is saying is that we have not offered to sell. No one has denied the fact that DOJ, the Trump administration, is saying we want some divestitures. I mean, DOJ sources are telling us.
But that wouldn't necessarily be politically motivated, right? You could make the argument that, all right, you have to divest or get rid of that. So, like DirecTV was one thrown out there, but
I don't think that's going to be enough, because DirecTV is kind of like a crummy distribution thing that they have. It's content that they're worried about. And even then, talk to your next guest about this. It seems to me that the antitrust concerns are pretty lame, that this is nothing more than Trump hating CNN. I mean, just prove me wrong.
I don't have time to talk to you. I have to get back on the treadmill.